Hey, this video was created to quickly show you how you can set up a database, a table, and insert information into the database or table. This is the table that is in the database. We have field type, and these are some of the articles that are inserted into this database. The purpose of this video was to be used in case you are following the other video. This one right here, this video requires a database and a table that has data in it. So to be able to use this video or to follow along with this tutorial, you need to have already created a fictitious blog. And that's what this is. It's basically a blog simulation. So ultimately, this is what you're going to be creating in the other tutorial, looping through the rows and outputting the information. So without further ado, let's quickly set up a table in a database and add data into that table and database. So first you want to connect to the MySQL driver, type hyphen start with, create a database called blog simulation, and I'm going to create a new database. So I'm going to call this sudo blog, and then you have to type use and then the name of the database, and then you want to create this table. Now there's a couple of fields that we didn't add in the original, so if you follow the other tutorials, then you know how to add a field to an existing table. So you should know how to add a field to an existing table if you follow the other one. But we're building this one from scratch. So we want to create a field for the ID. We need a title. We need a published date. And let's add, I'm just going to add one extra field here. It's going to be for the picture. So let's call this feature image. Feet for feature image, feet for feature, feet underscore image. And I'm going to just copy this varchar. Okay, so that's all you need. A blog post, and you'll see all the fields here. And if we do a query for a fetch query, which is select all from blog post, it's empty. So we have no post on this newly created database and table. Now, if you already have this database and you already worked with the other tutorials, then I'm going to show you again how to add this column that we just added right here. So the other database that we created in the other tutorials, we already have all of these fields, but we don't have this field right here. So let's change the database. So let's say use blog simulation. That's the name of the other database. All right. And now we're going to remember how we did this. This is just a review. Alter table blog post. And I'm going to comment this out again. And that was the last tutorial we did. So add the name of the field and the field type. So just type add feature image, and then the data type, which is varchar 255. Alright, so now let us describe blog post, and you'll see that this table has the column that we just added. Now, unlike the newly created table, this one has content in it. So let's see. We're going to do select UID, title, author from blog post. And these are all of the articles or the content that we've added. So for those of you that are starting fresh on a new database, you need some content first. So let's come here, and here's the statement that we use to insert data. So insert into blog post, type image. So let's go here and add feet image, and then we got to add it here too. I gave all these images the same basic name, so let's just say image 1. So you're going to copy this code and paste it in your terminal. For your post content, you're going to want to generate something in here. So let's generate some filler content. So let's do lorem times. We need 6 articles. So use Control X to cut that. And then go right here and you see where I have to post content. So you want a good title. So, I mean, you don't have to have a good title. You could just use lorem. Do it how you want. So once you have all of that, just copy all of this code and bring it over here. And I'm going back to the other database. Right? And now I'm pasting that in. And then I'm going to select UID, title, pub date, feet, image from blog underscore post. Right, so there's only one, and so basically what I just did, you're going to want to repeat that 5 more times. Do that 3 more times for 3 more. Change this, change that, until you have 6 articles posted. And for this, I just type Control Z a few times to get my lorem back. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, I have my 6 articles posted in this database. Now, quick for the people who are working with the other database, because they created it in another tutorial with me, you're going to want to add the feature images. So let's switch databases. So let's say use blog simulation. That's the name of the other database we created. And let's go create. I'm going to comment this out. And then, alright, so here's the syntax to edit. So we're going to set the feature image, and this is have a naming convention to make it easy, so all my images have the same basic name. So set feature image where UID equals 1. So I'm going to copy this, right? And if you use the select, you will see that on the first post, we now have the image. So for the other ones, just hit your up arrow in the terminal, or down, hit the down arrow. So hit the down arrow to get back to this, and then you want to just change this one to, or however your naming convention. This is just how I did it. So make sure you change the UID, and then you just repeat that for each. Now I have 8 records, but I'm only going to edit 6 of them. So 3. Alright, I'm on number 6, and now you see 6 of my posts have images. So now that we have data in our database, we can go ahead and create this. So we're working